and thanks for joining us on Medwatch today. I'm Vanessa Villafuerte. A Central Valley woman is celebrating a major milestone. 3 years cancer-free. But her journey wasn't easy, and it's an example of the barriers many still face when it comes to accessing care. Kimberly English was diagnosed with cervical cancer in 2020, and for a split second, when she got the news, she thought about giving up.
When I first heard about it, I was scared, and I called my daughter, and she kept saying, "Mom, it's okay." I said, "I don't want to go through anything. I'm just gonna let whatever." And she says, "You have grandkids. You have kids. We need you."
Once she decided to fight her cancer, she underwent surgery, started treatments, and leaned on her faith to carry her through.
So I put in my earphones and played Christian music, and I'd fall asleep, and they'd wake me up and tell me it was over. I never got sick. I never lost my hair.
But in 2022, Kim's cancer returned. This time she underwent one of the most extreme surgeries in cancer treatment, a total pelvic exenteration. She had her bladder, colon, and all of her reproductive organs removed. But despite the devastating setbacks in her recovery, Kim never lost her faith, and that is where she found her strength.
It was kind of depressing, but you can't stay that way, because you can lay there and die, or you can get up and go.
Her surgeon, Dr. Nguyen at UCSF Fresno, says Kim's case is an example of perseverance and purpose.
It was a very complex surgery, but it provided her with a chance of cure. And amazingly, she's about 3 years out, and she's cancer-free. And it's very exciting to see her, and every time she comes in, it really makes my day.
Although Kim walked away cancer-free, Dr. Nguyen also says cases like Kim's should be rare. Cervical cancer is preventable, yet the Central Valley continues to have some of the highest cervical cancer rates in the state.
That there are lots of opportunities for us to improve here in the Valley in terms of access to care. And I think a lot of it, cervical cancers seem to be no longer a battle of science. It's more of a battle, how do we bring the care, the science to the patients.
Dr. Nguyen says lack of access to regular screenings and the HPV vaccine is a public health crisis that keeps him up at night. But patients like Kim remind him why he became an oncologist.
Kim's journey reminds us that life is not linear. It's twists, it's turns, it's surprise. But even in its chaos, it holds meaning, and that meaning is often found in the very moments we feel the most. So I really celebrate Kim, her bravery, her endurance, and her light. And I also celebrate what the story means for all of us in medicines, that every life we touch is more than a case. Every patient is a universe of potential, and sometimes when all seem lost, we are given the incredible opportunity to help someone not just survive, but live.
First thing I did when I found out I had cancer was all my grandkids I made a blanket for. And it's got pictures of them with me. And in the middle it says, if you ever need a hug and I'm not there, just put it around you.
As for Kim, she's found peace and purpose in life after cancer.
And I just think it's a story. If I tell everybody, everybody knows it's not the end of the world. Cancer is not the end of the world at all. Sometimes it could be a beginning.